Hey guys, it's Brianna. Welcome to another episode of Embroidery Learn As I Go. If you saw in my last video, this happened, but I just kind of grazed over it and fixed the issue because it wasn't the design's fault. Today we're going to discuss how to fix this if you have a similar problem. Right where you see the bobbin thread or that white thread coming up on the dinosaur's nose is right when I changed the bobbin, so I knew that had to be the issue. So I opened it up, took out the bobbin, and reinstalled the bobbin. So what happens is there's this arrow, and if you just follow the arrow, that's not good enough. There's actually this little piece of metal that you have to catch the thread on. Similar to like when you're flossing your teeth, you have to like really get all the way in there. Here is another view of that little piece of metal. Right here where I have the scissors is where you need to click the thread in. So as you can see, it's just a little bit past that arrow, which makes it easy to leave out. Now, how do we fix this design? So if you have a thread shaver, you could shave that area of the design, but I'm just going to go over it to show you how to do it. On the bottom right, click End Edit, Embroidery, and then press the plus and minus button at the bottom. Then it shows you all these different numbers, so you're just going to press plus 100 until you get to the spot where you are close enough to use the lower numbers. So the whole reason this happened to me was because I ran out of bobbin thread, which is why I knew that it was the bobbin. I also didn't take the design out of the hoop, which made it easy to skip ahead and know exactly where to line up the design. If you did take it out of the hoop, you likely still have the hoop burn on your material, so you could place it in that same exact spot. If you ironed your material, it's just going to be a little bit trickier to go back in and re-hoop it. Once you get closer to the area where it messed up and you want to restitch it, you're going to use the lower numbers such as the plus 10, minus 10, plus 1, minus 1 until you get to that desired area. Mine's at the very tip of his nose. Once you have it right where you want it to, I just started mine at the end. It's just going to go right over those stitches, and if this was for a shirt, you would want to get those stitches out, otherwise you'll have this kind of bump effect. However, this is just a scrap piece where I was just testing this design, so it doesn't really matter if there's a bump on it. By leaving them in, it also made it easier to see that this actually works rather than just redoing the design and changing the settings. So as you can see, it's just going right over them and getting rid of that white area. So if you're having issues with your bobbin thread coming up on top, this is probably the issue and the first place that you should check before going into any other further diagnoses and taking apart your machine and all that good stuff. And here is our fixed dinosaur, yay! As you can see, here's that little bump. I'll point it out for you. Alright, I hope you guys enjoyed this video and found it helpful. If you did, please give it a big thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel for more content, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!